Hi, this is Brian. Welcome back to another Heroic Plus One. In our last Plus One, we talked about the Super Bowl. The kids and I enjoyed watching the first half, then we went to bed. I very much enjoyed getting a 93 sleep score and waking up feeling zesty and ready to dominate and win my Super Bowl. By the way, I love how Stephen Pressfield puts it in "Put your butt where your heart wants to be." You may use a different word for butt, but I'm Mr. Rogers in public, so there we go. He tells us, and I quote Pressfield, "This is the day. There is no other day. This is the day." In other words, I release every thought that smacks of maybe we can do this some other time. There is no other time. Today, he says, is the Super Bowl. Today is the day I give birth. Today is the day I die. End quote. Ryan Holiday comes to mind as well when I think about not caring about what most people care about. In the Daily Stoic, he tells us, and I quote him, "One of the most powerful things you can do as a human being in our hyper-connected, 24/7 media world is say, I don't know. Or more provocatively, I don't care." Most of society seems to have taken as a commandment that one must know about every single current event, watch every episode of every critically acclaimed television series, follow the news religiously, and present themselves to others as an informed and worldly individual. He continues by saying, but where is the evidence that this is actually necessary? Is the obligation enforced by the police? Or is it that you're afraid of seeming silly at a dinner party? Yes, you owe it to your country and your family to know generally about events that may directly affect them, but that's about all. He continues by saying, how much more time, energy, and pure brain power would you have available if you drastically cut your media consumption? How much more rested and present would you feel if you were no longer excited and outraged by every scandal, breaking story, and potential crisis, many of which never come to pass anyway, end quote. And after I wrote that last plus one, I went to check in on Emerson. He was finishing his 15 minutes of puzzle work on a great site called Chess Tempo. I watch him do a couple puzzles. I savor him and his awesomeness with proud dad joy. Then we chat about why we delayed our gratification. Never forget, discipline outpredicts IQ for academic performance and everything else by a factor of 2. Then we check out the game results. It looks like it was an exciting game. And I have to admit, I'm slightly disappointed that the 49ers didn't win, as I grew up in California, loving Joe Montana and Jerry Rice. And I love Mr. Irrelevant Brock Purdy beating the odds and dominating his sleep. Check out that plus one. But go Chiefs and go you. It's day one. We're all in. Let's go win our Super Bowl, hero.